too much. No, get it, girl. Bestie therapy.
Hey, welcome to Bestie Therapy,
where we talk about the there tea going on in our lives. I'm Persephone.
and I'm Riles.
And get ready to spill the tea.
Yay, tea! Woo!
Welcome everyone to Bestie Therapy Season
welcome.
2, Episode 4.
Yes.
Yes.
I love how that was a question.
I did listen. All I know is that today we're recording. So then literally.
That's such a mood.
But welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone had an amazing week. Today on the show, we are talking about Bestie. What was our
Bestie. We're adulting and
question mark,
and that should be the motto right there. The
Bestie,
wait,
we're adults?
what?
Question mark? Like what?
What? Wait, what was it again? I feel like that's adult life right there.
I
It's
know,
just like,
right?
wait, what's happening?
But we're not going to get into it just yet. Just yet. Soon we will know.
Soon.
But my love, what's been going on this week for you?
I have worked, rehearsed, and been working on music video. I think that about caps it.
As you should. Listen.
I think that about caps
I'm a
it.
busy woman.
Oh, and I've been working on musical as well. Movie musical. I cannot say the title to yet. I don't think I've told anyone the title yet besides a couple people.
I thought you were talking about the other thing, but
But the other thing. There's so many things.
so many things.
But what about you?
I'm sure
That
it's so
literally
many
is like,
men.
huh?
What? That was an intrusive thought. It just, came out.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
intrusive thoughts come out.
But no, I've been good this week. Mostly, like, okay, what have I been doing besides reading romance books and like working on projects? But no, I went to the library the other day because I was just like, I need to get out of this house because it's hot and I can't focus and I need to do something and I just need to work without getting distracted. So the library was a nice place. A lot of kids. Just a lot of kids.
We love that. A lot of kids.
That was definitely had headphones on.
Fair.
We'll definitely say that. And then I just been like doing stuff that just like feels so good. Like, I've been listening to like Camila Cabello and Ariana Grande like on a repeat. Like, cause they're vixens. They're amazing.
Yeah, like Slay.
And just finding like albums that like aren't just about love, but like are about just like being a good person, basically.
Yeah.
So like first of all, the Lemonade Mouth album,
Oh my
amazing.
God, it's so good. Like, even though that movie came out like many years ago, like it still slaps
so
today.
good.
It still slaps.
I think I read a thing because the guy who plays I think it's the guy's name Charlie, or his name is Charlie, but the guy who plays the drummer, he like posted a few months ago like it's been blah blah years since Lemonade Mouth. I think it's definitely 11 years or more.
Or
I'm just
something like that.
Lemonade Mouth, love that.
No, that's actually a really good movie.
Such a
I
good
still
movie.
think it's really funny though, how like they were all in like detention together. They all started banging around, and all of a sudden they had a song, and like all of the people are
musical. They're supposed.
No, what I was gonna say. Well, yes, no, they just had like a song all together, like as if they've been rehearsing it, and like there's like they're coming up the song like right then and there, and then like one of the girls is literally singing the lyrics when she's not the lead singer. I still think to this day that's really funny.
Dude,
'Cause
Naomi
obviously
Scott was getting it.
Yes. I mean, of course they rehearsed it because it was like the movie, but it's just like, it's like, isn't this the first time they're ever doing this in like their life, and they already know, like everyone already knows the lyrics? It's really funny to me. It's a great movie. I just find it really funny.
That's how I wish like life was. Like just life is a musical. I used to always like put that on my Facebook or whatever.
That is so
Life is a
cute.
musical. Like why isn't nobody singing? That and if you ever seen a show on Netflix called Julie and the Phantoms, that soundtrack slaps as well. It's literally about this girl in high school who basically finds out that her house is haunted by 3 teenage boy ghosts, and like
Interesting.
but it's very wholesome. I'll say that. A lot of the
love
music
that.
is just like about like finding yourself and believing yourself and just like creating like a good life and everything, like, and being happy.
That's
I'm
so
like, you go.
cute.
And there's a little romance. There's so much
Oh,
romance. It only
romance
got
with a
one
ghost.
season, but sad face, huh?
Is it Romance with a Ghost?
Romance with a ghost.
Oh,
And I'm
that
like,
is actually so
that's so
cute.
cute. And then one of the ghosts is like in love with another ghost who basically like sold his soul to like not to like the bad ghost basically, and he's like trying to save him, and I'm like, oh, now you're trying to save your boyfriend. I love that. It's so cute.
Wait, that's so
It's
cute.
so cute. I'm like, oh, but like it's very like it's very whimsical in a good way, and
Love that.
the villain, when like the evil ghost or whatever, he has the best song. Like his voice is so rich. It's like life is good on the other side, like on the bad, like evil side. That's like basically his song, but it's like people are dancing, and it's just, oh, it's so good. We're gonna listen to it one day.
Heck
I
yeah, I'm
promise you.
down.
I
Wait,
love
is that
it.
like supposed to be like a kids show?
It's a kids
kinda?
show. Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
it's definitely a kids show. It's not like evil or demonic or anything like that.
Bestie,
but
we're adulting.
it's like, yeah, Bestie, we're adulting. What? We're
What?
adults and we watch kid shows. That's what we do. So, welcome to the club. But yes, I mean, we still play Pokemon. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah, Bestie,
you know,
we're adulting.
we're adulting.
Oh my
Pokemon.
god, if we could have like one whole episode about Pokemon, I would do it. And all the shinies I've caught.
Listen, you talk about the game. I'll talk about the show. We'll have a great time.
There we go. There we go.
But
Yes.
today we are talking about adulting because
Yes, unfortunately, not the cool games and TV shows.
No.
Unfortunately.
And guess what? We are adults now, which is kind of weird to say.
Like, I don't feel like one,
I
respectfully.
feel like I still feel like a teenager.
Yeah.
Real talk. Like, I know I'm not, but I feel like a teenager trying to like cosplay as an adult. That's literally what my life feels like.
Literally. It's like for all of our lives, we were like taken care of, and now it's like, okay, have fun.
Have fun. No, literally. And like all my friends are like either getting married or having kids now. And
Yeah,
like,
not me.
as you should, like go for it. Like have kids, get married, do whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what?
How?
How?
Don't you
How?
still like feel like a child?
I
Like
feel,
I do.
I do, and it's so weird because like the reason I like text Ray like, hey, what did we do this episode for our topic? Because basically, we're in school for 18 years. Then most of us go to college.
Yeah.
And then we move back home with our parents a lot of times.
A lot of times.
And then when we're able to, we move out, and it's just like, what now? Or like,
Yeah.
if we graduate college or graduate high school, it's like, okay, what now? Because everyone's been telling me what to do for the
For, like,
past
ever.
almost 20 years, and now
I mean, ever since we're babies, because it's like, don't eat that.
Yeah.
Don't touch that. No, 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 no. You cannot say that. You say this.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, okay, well, you're supposed to have a mind of your own now.
It's just
Bye.
like, what?
It's like our entire lives, we are programmed to listen to what everyone else says. And then they're like, okay,
do your
now
own thing.
do your own thing. No one's telling you what to do anymore. And it's like, but
If you're
that's all
lucky.
I know. Yeah.
'Cause then-
That's all I know. Just tell me what to do
Tell
with
me
my
what to do.
life.
And like, it's like in high school, like we're just living our own lives. Then they're like, okay, so now you have to figure out what college you want to go to for 4 years and what you want to major and do for the rest of your life. And I'm like,
And if
bruh.
you switch, how dare you? You'll
How
have to
dare
pay
you?
more money.
And it's just like, what do you mean? What do I gotta do? I don't even know what I want to do tomorrow. Like, maybe, you know, like.
Do you want to know what's crazy?
What?
It's like when you're little, they ask you what you want to be. So it's like, oh, little Timmy, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh my God, I want to be a astronaut. But then like when you get into high school and like especially college, you're like, okay, so now you got to find like a real job. Like your dreams suck. So whatever you said as a kid, you can't do that
can't
because that doesn't give enough money. So you can either go into accounting or you can go into business.
Finance.
Or finance. Finance.
I'm looking for a man in
finance.
finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
Yes, or you could be like a doctor or you could be a lawyer. But if you want to be like an artist or if you want to be like an astronaut, like good luck.
Dude, my dad wanted me to be a nurse, like my sister. I'm like, you want me to be in charge of another human life? I can't even take care of my own life. What do you mean?
Literally.
What do you
Like,
mean?
I will see a mole and be like, "Oh my God, I'm dying." What?
If someone's
you want me to say like, "Oh yeah," so like, like no, like
If I see blood, I'm calling 911. That's what I'm doing. And then like, sorry, but sometimes even let's say like, once you're in that high school, college era or whatever, people are still telling you what to do. Like for me, the problem was not like, it wasn't me knowing what I want to do to an extent. Mostly it was just me having people telling me what to do and saying I couldn't do this. And it's just like, but you said I could do anything. And now I want
Right.
to do this. And then now there's like, I guess, negativity or animosity towards me because I'm doing what I want. You know what I mean? It's just like, what do you mean you can't. You like either don't tell me what to do, or when you do tell me what to do, be quiet. Like I don't.
Right.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
I mean, essentially means the same
Same
thing.
thing.
But
Like, you know, like, bro, like, pick one. Like, are you with me or against me? You
yeah,
know,
like, are you with me or are you against me?
But then, like, now we're what? Like, all in our
20s
now. It's just like figure out life for your own now, and people are creating their own lives, and it's just like, dang, what life? What?
Like,
who am I? What life,
Right.
you know?
It's like, oh, I've only been what everyone wants me to be, and now I have to be myself. And what is myself? Who am I as a person?
You and I.
I love.
Such a
Oh,
good
I love
song.
them.
Such a good song.
So good. But yeah, it's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
It's a struggle because like there's days where I'm like, oh yeah, this is who I am and this is what I'm gonna do, and then other days I'm just like, I don't know what's happening and I'm so nervy and what's going on.
But right, but you know what you want to do though. You know everything. So.
Yeah, but it's so hard. But it's so hard. I could change my mind tomorrow.
We both know that won't happen. With all
Yeah.
respect, love. Like we with you personally, just with your case, you will not change. I already know you.
Yeah, I won't
Maybe
change.
you will. Maybe one day. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more of the anxiety of, oh, what's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna be poor forever?
So that's an actual mood because it's just like, so, what bills do I not need to pay in order to pay these bills?
Literally, it's like, oh my god, I'm like working this and doing that, but like, is it even worth
Is it worth it? Should I can't say that. But no, so yes, we're definitely talking about adulting and how to actually become an adult. Are we adults?
We're kind of like
Not really.
No,
but
like we're still
learning ourselves.
Yeah, like take this with a grain of salt. To be honest,
With a grain, the biggest grain of salt you can find. Take that. Take it with you.
Take
Sorry,
it. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit pepper too.
Literally.
But so I would say for like becoming an adult and like trying to be in this society world.
To be an adult, you just age.
Thank you. That's all we need. You hear that? As long as we age.
Well, you're gonna become an adult the more years
True,
that go
but no,
by.
you're right. Like whether we like it or not, adulting or adultism.
I love it. I love it.
Adultism is coming for us. It's
Adultism.
Like, being an adult is coming for anyone, you know, for everyone.
Literally.
Basically.
Like it's like you sign a contract unwillingly to grow up, even if you don't want to. Mm-hmm. Sorry,
Exactly.
you have to.
You have to. And like, it's not even about, oh, you need to be irresponsible, blah, blah. Just like, be an adult who has their crap together. If you can. And
Which
literally
is
no
really
adult
hard.
has. No one has their crap together.
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
feel
like,
like most of us don't.
do your best to do your best to have your crap together. If that makes sense.
How? Do you have some tips?
I do have some. Hello, I am Dr. Persephone Rose.
Doctor.
I am a therapist from Alaska.
Doctor from Alaska.
Yes, my friend.
Yes, I'm like so scared. Like, how do I become an adult?
Well, first, did you bring your copay? Because I don't work for free.
Oh, what free?
$350, my lad.
Oh, I can give you like a penny.
Get out.
Ah.
We need help. Sorry, we're okay. We just ate, so like we're just like feeling ourselves, feeling myself. I'm feeling okay. So, but one thing that has helped becoming an adult, because I feel like literally after high school, it was basically like kicked out into adulthood. So, one thing that helped was creating like a schedule or daily routine, or just like filling your day with things to do, because if you don't do anything, you're going to feel lazy and unaccomplished. So definitely fill your day with things, whether it be things you like, things that you know you need to do, something. Just do something is what I'm saying. Because being a couch potato is fun until it's not. Like, it's going to get old real quick, babes. It's gonna get old real quick, babes.
It's gonna get old. It's gonna get old real quick. I think a thing that I have is like, take it like day by day, which is something I'm trying to like learn right now because I'm a very impatient person, and when things don't go my way, I get very nervy, and get very literally. I was like, so I'm learning to like take it a day at a time. Like life is an adventure, and it might not go as it planned. Do something like different each week to keep the spark alive. And if an opportunity or something comes up, don't shut it down right away. And that literally doesn't mean like career wise. Like if your friend like calls you and says, hey, do you have like time like in an hour just to get food, and you have either nothing or you just like have been working on something for so long and you can do it, be like, yeah.
Some of our best hangouts were impromptu hangouts.
Yeah, like sometimes you just gotta like go with the flow, and just kind of trust that it's leading you in the right way, which is really like easier said than done, because like I said, yeah. So still figuring that out personally, but my motto is kind of right now is like, let each day be an adventure. So if something unexpected happens, go with it. Don't just be like,
even if it's negative,
no,
go with it.
Yes, unless someone's trying to do something horrible to you or whatever.
Then fight them. Like, you better tell them all. Call me. Listen, I'll take this wig off real quick.
If it's anything like super, 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 super like horrible, then you obviously have the right to put up a boundary. But like, if it's something where it's like, you can like push through and it will be like a challenge, be like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna say yes to the thing, or blah blah blah
blah blah blah. And another thing, like we already said this on the podcast, but I'm not trying to repeat ourselves. But another thing is just like figure out what you like, whether that be like hobbies, food, whatever it may be. Yeah, you've been told for like basically 21 years that you like this and you need to do blah blah. Cool. Now it's time for you to figure out what you actually want to do and what you actually like, whether it be whatever category it may be. So just try out new things.
Yeah, that means literally trying new things. Like, actually. Like, this is like really extreme, but like if you've always dreamt about like skydiving, but like, what if something bad happens? I've skydived or whatever and I was fine. Like, that's like an example, but like, give it a go. Like, some of the things that like you want to do, it's going to like keep going further and further and further out of reach unless you decide to actually reach for it. And one day maybe you will grab it. But if you just kind of let it keep going away and be like, oh, I will eventually. Oh, I will try that eventually. Oh, okay. Maybe like next week I'll do it. Like next week is not going to come and you'll be like, I don't know, 70s going, oh, I really wish I tried that. I've really had that inkling for years and I never did it. And now it's too late to do it. So, I mean, if you have an inkling to try something, don't let it sit.
Yes.
Like, what are you waiting for?
Don't let fear control your life, because
easier said than done, but seriously,
it will hold you back so much. The only thing that you need to fear in life is fear itself. That's literally the only thing, because you many times you just need that push or shove to do something and it'll be okay. And even if it's not okay, it will be okay. Like, that's
and if you didn't like it, then like, oh, well, yeah, I didn't like doing this actually. And now you know something else about yourself. Instead of questioning, and you can actually be like, okay, that's not for me.
And the thing about trying new things, you'll literally figure out who you are, or like, and then after that, also just like one thing to help, like looking to the mirror and just asking myself, do I like this version of me? And if I do, cool, I love it. And if I don't, guess what, babes? You can change. You
can start asking yourself the questions. Okay, like, what can I do? And when we say like, oh, I don't like this version, like, no, it doesn't mean like hate yourself. Like, it's more, no, it's more of the, oh, well, I have the opportunity now that I'm putting it out into existence to change something about this. Not change something about yourself, but change something about your environment. Because you are the creator of your own life. So you better start acting like it, people.
And even if you don't like yourself, guess what, babe? Over half the world doesn't like themselves. Okay?
Yes, because we're programmed to think that.
Society literally shapes us to not like ourselves. But the thing is, a lot of people just sit there and don't do anything about it. But we all have the power to do something about it. Yeah. So,
and it takes time. This doesn't mean it has to be like something tomorrow. Like, if one of the things you don't like about yourself is like, oh, like, I just am not as healthy as I want to be. Okay, well, that's going to be a process. So, like, okay, what do you do to make yourself healthy? Is it a mental health? Is it a physical health?
Emotional health?
Emotional health? and then pinpoint that. If it's one, cool. If it's two or all three, great. You have something to go off of. And then, like Persephone said, do that list thing. Okay, so what is something I can do tomorrow to just make it one step better? It doesn't have to be like, okay, now tomorrow I need to drop 160 pounds. And like, no. Like, that's not going to happen. You don't drop 160 pounds in one day. So you have to give yourself grace with anything. With literally anything, it's a process. So if it's like, oh, I have really bad mental health, I feel depressed all the time. Okay, so what is something you can do? Is it something you need a rest day? Okay, take a day to rest. If it's something where it's like, okay, I just need to go on a walk today and then just sulk, okay, fine, go on a walk and then sulk the rest of the day. But don't do that every day. It's a process. It's not going to be like, oh, and tomorrow I'm happy. Like, no. You just got to find, and I know with certain situations, it's like, okay, well, this doesn't give me joy anymore. Or this makes me too nervous. Okay, well, what's something like that can help that will build up to, okay, now I'm where I want to be.
Progression is not going from 0 to 100 the next day. It's literally getting 1% better every day.
Every
That's
day.
Just 1%.
And it's not linear either. Like, literally, it can go like, okay, imagine like you're fishing, right? And you reel the line into the water. You throw the water into the line. Well, sometimes there's going to be fish that don't catch. And sometimes you have to roll it back a few times. And then sometimes when you throw it out, the line will be higher and go further. Still nothing. You have to reel it back in anyways. Maybe sometimes it's like the closest little puddle. You like drop it in and boom, there it is. When you're at that moment of feeling like you're giving up or whatever, turning away, that's like the biggest test right there, essentially. Because sometimes we don't always get the big fish. But sometimes we will if you just keep being persistent. And the progress itself, like I said, it's not linear. You could throw far out one time and get nothing, or you can just do one tiny little step and it clicks. So
no, period. Honestly, and like, I feel like part of it is no one really taught us how to be adults. I mean, if someone in your life did, then great for you. Like go that. But like, no one in my life taught me how to do like taxes or manage my mental health or manage my emotional health.
No, they taught us how to be workers.
Yeah, which it's great to work and make money and all that stuff. But like, when you only work and do and not thinking about, is this me, or taking a break or taking a rest, you will get burned out and you will be so not fun. I know so not fun sounds so weird, but you know what I mean? Like, you will be basically.
Yeah, you won't even be like existent at that point. It's just like, I'm just a robot, and we don't know how to just like plain like exist.
Yeah.
We don't know how to like, just sit in the grass and look at the sky. Like, we do it, but I know I'm not the only one who will be like sitting in the grass looking up at the clouds or looking up at the stars and be like, oh, I should be doing this right now. Oh, why ain't I doing this? Why am I sitting here?
Because if we're not doing anything, we're automatically told, oh, we're lazy. And like, okay, sometimes you're just relaxing and just taking a break.
But like, not really.
Not really. Because why are you taking a break? Why aren't you doing something? You need to better your life. You need blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, babes. And you're up here. I need you to be down here. Like, you know. And that's anxiety for you.
Yes. Anxiety.
I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps so easily. It's such a good song. But if we're talking about like practicality about being an adult, I would say one thing that's helped, like, I'm not a reader. That's a lie.
Yeah,
I don't like reading books that are very analytical, but I've learned to like them. But also videos help a lot. So like, when I'm saying videos and books, I'm talking about read books or watch videos on basically like how to do taxes, how to do your insurance, how to save money, do your 401k, whatever, like every adult task that we have to do as adults, learn how to do it. Because if you don't learn, then you're not going to know how to do it, and you're going to be in a very, very crap fire show. I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like the basics of learning how to do stuff as an adult. Because guess what? One day you might have kids of your own, and you'll need to teach them. If you don't know how to do it,
right?
One thing I am grateful about my dad is he was very like, we need to do this. You need to learn how to do this, and that. And like, I remember he was showing me how to change my car, and I did not want to learn. I was like, what am I doing? But you need to learn, is what I'm saying. Like, you need to learn how to do practical things that you have to do as an adult, because it will make your life easier, and it's just part of growing up. Going on
Yeah.
a tangent, but yeah.
No, it is learning even just like to clean your room.
Yes.
Which
Small things.
it's like the small things that make your life a little bit more bearable. Because I know I can be messy sometimes, and when my room is like terribly messy, I just get like on edge even more. And I know some people live that way, some people can't live that way. It's a whole difference, but like it's the small things in life that make it worth it. And I think as adults, our brains are always like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? We don't have that time to like actually like, okay, how do I be a human? You know what I mean? And I agree with Persephone. Like, you can't just like sit in bed all day. Like, that can't happen. Like, I know people do it, but you're watching your life fly by. It's one thing to rest, but it's one thing to just do nothing all the time.
Your life is literally rotting away, and yes, I mean rotting away.
Yeah. You need to exist. You need to rest, but you need to actually like do stuff with it. If you're just scrolling on TikTok all day, like
What is? Are
What
you?
it-
No,
like what
And
what
don't
does
get me
that
wrong,
do?
we love like, not we love, but like we've all doom scrolled before, just like to distract ourselves, just like to rest, and that gets fun until it's not, and then it gets boring, and then you realize it's 4 a.m. and you really didn't get sleep, and you have to be up at 7 for work. You know, like
Yes.
stuff like that. And then I would also, once you know or realize the person you want to be or whatever, find out people who have the traits that you want. Like if you are someone who wants to basically help a lot of people, find people who have so much empathy and care for others and do a lot of things for others, and hang out around them, because we are literally like what 70% of people we hang out with, you know.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, you can't be like, oh, I want to be like a really good person and then hang out with like the worst people ever.
And that's such a drastic term, but like
It is.
figure out what you want, and the people that have it, be
Will
around
like fall
them.
into line as
Yeah.
well. Like once you kind of make that shift, like the right people will start showing up.
Yes, and like whatever you want. Let's say it's like, I know a lot of times I heard like people who want to like be billionaires. Obviously, no, not everyone can be billionaires, but like let's say you want to be a billionaire. Surround yourself with those who do have a lot of money and do the choices and actions that they did to get to where they were. Because guess what? In that certain category, aka money, they are smarter than you. So learn from them so you can be as smart as
If it's
them and even
ethical,
smarter.
like,
If it's
not
ethical,
dirty
yes.
money.
Not dirty money, but just
some
like
billionaires get their money in a dirty way.
yes.
So
But in general,
in
like
general.
take the characteristics of people that you want to be like, surround yourself with them, and add those characteristics to your life so your life can be like theirs, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, it can like grow. Like it won't exactly be like theirs,
Yes.
but it'll be like it'll just add an enhancement to your life. And if you end up really going like, you know what, this lifestyle isn't for me. Okay, you learn something about yourself at the end of the day, and you can take what you've learned and choose a different path. You're not obligated to stay on one path forever. You
Yes.
don't have to.
Yeah, do what you want, and you don't. Your life doesn't even look exactly like theirs, but like make it your own. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Everyone's path is different too.
Yes.
So like I have a hard time doing this, but like comparing yourself to others is really not the way to go. Not what you're saying, like
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying, like add characteristics of like people who inspire you. That's like fine. What I'm saying is like don't be sitting there going, well, this person has done this and this and this with their life. Why am I not doing that? Because your path is different. Your
Comparison.
path is different. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
pick and choose because I
Oh,
agree
yeah, I
with you.
know.
Pick and choosing characteristics of how you can better that aspect of your life is actually a great thing to try out, but don't be like, oh my god, this person has like 5 Corvettes, a pool, and a minivan or whatever, and I just have, you know, my like dainty little apartment. But I want that. Okay, like Persephone said, if that's something you want, ask them how did they get there, because chances are they probably started off with little too, and they're like, oh, this is what I did with my life. I asked this person for help, and then I blah 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 blah. Sitting and comparing yourself and then not doing anything about it is like the biggest deal breaker.
Comparison is a thief of joy. That's point blank.
Yes.
Period. Like once you start comparing yourself, your life, who you are to others, you will not feel great about who you are. So
No, you'll just get jealous.
you'll just get jealous, and jealousy will destroy a friendship, a romantic part. It will destroy everything.
Yeah.
So just and it's not, and it's hard not to get jealous sometimes because you see people and you're like, dang, their life looks all roses and sunshine, and mine is like glass and shards and car crashes, you know, like with all the respect. But so it's just like, but you can't just stay stagnant, you know?
No. And that's like the misconception, I think, between rest and like, you know, doing nothing, like, and rotting. Like, sometimes, like, my brain does it. Like, I feel like rest and rotting are like the same thing, but it's not. Sometimes you need to rest. But just like anything, you can take it too far.
We were texting yesterday, literally, and we were on FaceTime actually.
Yes.
And am I allowed to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
And like, we were like, you know, sometimes we're a little bit tweaking, like, with all respect. Like, Riley was just like going through a little bit of tweaking this with all respect, but love. And
I was
everything.
going through the.
And I was like texting him, like, you know, it's okay to rest. Not like always rest. We just like take 30 minutes just to chill out and figure out. Just to turn your brain off and then go back to your projects or whatever you want to do.
And the thing is I didn't do that. Persephone's like, you play Pokemon for a little bit. I was like, okay. And then I didn't. I continued working.
And it happens, though. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, this is at like what? 8 o'clock.
Do what we
7?
say, not what we do.
Yeah, no, literally.
But sometimes you do just need to take that little back seat. And it's okay to take a back seat and just let someone else drive for a little bit. Let your, I guess, subconscious drive a little bit, and then go back to consciousness and do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Adulting, as you can tell, we're all like scatterbrained right now, and that's honestly adulting.
That's adulting.
It's scatterbrained. If you're sitting there going, but like, does this really help? I don't know.
Girl, you can't.
It works for us.
It works for us.
I think the cool thing about life is that some things work for people and some things don't.
And the thing is, like, I know we said, like, adulting is, like, literally just trying to get your crap together. Cool, but not everyone, like, no one has their crap together. You will never be 100%, and that's okay. That's A-okay.
That's like,
that's A-okay.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Don't sit and rot, but it's okay to, like...
Try your best. Like, just try your best to thrive. That's what we're
like,
saying.
honestly, no, and that's the truth. Like, with anything, just do what you can. Will it be perfect all the time? No. It's not going to be perfect all the time. Are you going to compare yourself to other people sometimes? Yeah, you will. Are you going to be sad and miserable for, you know, periods of your life? Yeah. I think all of us will, especially in adulting, because once again, like Persephone said, is that we were just kind of thrown into the sharks, you know? It's like, okay, come here, little sardines. You're going to be just fine.
Pay your student loans.
Yeah, and now pay house payments and electric and water. And
I don't know if you guys ever seen Courage Cowardly Dog, but Riley and I were talking and we were saying, like, growing up is like Courage facing every, like, traumatic event that's happening, because he's always like, Miriam! Like, that's literally how it is. Like, a lot of situations in life are like that. But our last advice is, once you figure out what you want to do, or
which will take, once again, it's a process.
It's a process. But once you figure out who you want to be, what you want to do, all that stuff, go for it full steam ahead. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Because you can, baby. It'll be hard. It'll be fun. Those will be ups and downs. But go for it, because once you accomplish it, you know that you can do anything.
Yes. I think you said it perfectly. You really did. I don't need to, you know, cap on that. Like, boom, you already...
We did it.
You said it.
And you'll do it too, whoever's listening.
Yeah, you'll do it too.
But that has been the episode for today.
Yes.
We don't have any information for our next episode, but if we do have anything, we'll post on our stories on Instagram. And if we ask a question you guys want to vote on it or anything, put it in there. Or if you guys want to, you know, listen to some other topics, let us know.
Yeah, honestly, we might post some polls and stuff in the near future about future episodes. So go ahead and give it a comment or a like.
Nice comment, first of all. Let's start there, okay? Because I'm not doing with no internet bullies, okay?
Persephone will call you out.
Listen, these fingers be typing, and I know we just said don't doom scroll, but I will doom scroll your account until I find some tea, and we will. We can't say that. But it will not be pleasant. Let me tell you that. We need actual help. I need a therapist. Okay.
Yeah.
LOL.
LOLs. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for
Yes,
listening.
thank you for listening this fine, wonderful day.
Our email is bestietherapy@gmail.com, and our Instagram is bestietherapy, something like
I think
that.
it's just Bestie Therapy.
Okay, Bestie Therapy. Then I really should look at that.
Yeah, because we're putting it. Hold on, people. I'm gonna double check.
And now we are listening to Voices by Persephone while Riles looks up
Bestie Therapy 1.
Okay, so I can't serenade the audience.
I mean, go ahead.
Happy birthday!
Why'd you stop? I'll be real. I was not expecting that.
And Happy Birthday will be on my album coming out. Thank you.
Yes, it's gonna be, the top #1 hit.
Thank you.
My God, millions of dollars.
$1 million. Happy Birthday, the indie version.
Yes,
Yeah.
go ahead, sing it. Sing it for me.
To you! Okay, I'm done. But again, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes,
And remember to embrace the rain.
and be the sunshine.
Bye.
Bye.